Okay, no labels. I'm here to express what's really going on with inside of me, my internal life, my observation on the world around me, and to do it in a way that is completely earnest. It's not about trying to be what people expect of me. It's like, oh, you do this. You know, you're our go-to guy for this type of sound or these political observations. So like, we're gonna file you under that. I've never really been interested in those type of categories because I don't think that they're really true. You know, I think that human beings are a lot more complex and dynamic than this guy is this one thing, that girl is this one thing. And my music has always been about, you know, showing that dynamic, even more than the money. The thing that I'm most focused on is that people take their time to listen to what I have to say. And I really value that because you could be doing anything, but you take that time to listen to what I have to say. That's the gold. What people are gonna hear from me now or in the future is much different than what they heard in 1999 or what they even heard in 2009. But the themes and the tones have to have some dynamic nature to it because I'm different, the times are different, my skill level is different. It's more enhanced because I've had so much time and opportunity to do it and get better at it. So I'm more interested about what I can discover and what the audience can discover as a result of spending time with me. The writing process has become positively slower, not in the sense where it's harder for me to come up with material, but that I find myself these days spending more time on one piece. So by the time I do get to the studio now, the material, the writing is really in me. And I feel really confident and relaxed and just like, excited. With that being said, as an artist and as a human being working in the way that I work in the world today, it's really, America's a very challenging place for me. Sure, there's great business opportunities and familiarity, all of that, but given the current social and political and economic climate, it is very difficult, unnecessarily difficult to create to the degree of fullness, the type of robust type of creativity that I like to have. It's very difficult for me to produce that here. The earth is a very big and open place, That doesn't mean I don't value my family or my audience here in America. It's just that I needed to take some time to put myself in environments where I felt good. I'm just being real. It does something to me. The whole shit. Yemen, Iraq, Baltimore, on and on. And to know that this is not an isolated moment in history. This is some sort of continuum of something that's completely whack to begin with. So if people don't see me around in America physically, that don't mean that I'm gone. And I'm critical of all of the governments around the world and the corporations, to be honest, With that being said, my country is called Earth. This whole thing belongs to everybody that's on it. And if there's anything that I could do with my career, is to hopefully encourage the generations around me and after me to have that worldview. I'm gonna tell you the funniest one that Kanye had with me recently, though. I played him some new material and the whole song played and there was no words and he goes, "Let me hear that again." I was like, "Head on." And it was like a, sign of approval from Kanye. "Let me hear that again."